Today we're going to talk about falls. Are you afraid of falling? You should be. Do you know why? Because falls are the leading cause of injury-related deaths in those over 65 years old in the United States. I know that's a big mouthful, but basically falls are killing people over 65. But even young people are in the mix of statistics. 2.8 million people between the age of 18 and 64 have been to the ER for fall injuries in the year 2019. In 2015, we spent over $50 billion in Medicare costs related to injuries from falls. $50 billion. That was in 2015. Can you imagine what it is now? What's interesting is that I tried to research it. Medicare did not reveal any current statistics. So I would imagine that it's at least double that amount nowadays. Wowza. So what can we do about this? Well, first you need to know what are the 3 predictors for having a fall. Might surprise you. The number 1 predictor for having a fall is the fear of falling. That's right. The second one is being on 3 or more medications, and that includes over-the-counter medications. Now, I don't know about you, but a lot of people are on 3 or more medications. And then the third criteria is that you've had a history of falls. So let's tackle that first one, the fear of falling. What can we do about that? Well, we need to improve our balance, and Tai Chi is a great exercise for improving our balance. So here are 3 great Tai Chi-based exercises to improve your balance, to decrease your fears of falling, and ultimately to reduce your chance of having a fall. Let's do it. The first one, you're going to get in your Tai Chi stance and stand nice and tall, and then place your hands, cross them over in front of your dantian. This is the area below your belly button and inside your body. Now, we're going to weight shift first to your left and just do some ankle movements. So you'll lightly place the heel in front of you, there's no weight on it, and then the toe. So we'll just go heel, toe, heel, toe. Keep going. Now, believe it or not, this is really working on your single leg stance and your balance, because your left side is working to keep you nicely supported and balanced. See, I can lift this foot. No weight on it. Now we'll do little toe, big toe. Little toe, big toe. Make sure your hip's not moving, that you're not doing it from the hip, that you're really isolating your ankle joint. Our ankle is actually the first joint in a defense of a fall. So when we start to have a fall or perturbance of balance, we call it, our ankles have all this nice mobility to recover from that perturbance. If our ankles are stiff, then it goes to our knee, and our knee doesn't have this kind of movement. Yeah, so got to keep your ankles nice and flexible and mobile. Let's switch sides. I'll give you a side profile now. So heel, toe. Make sure you're not reaching out too far in front. Heel, toe. And then little toe, big toe. Once again, isolating your hip, your ankle, so that your hip is not moving. And one more. Very good. And we'll shake it out. Good. Now, the next movement we're going to make, weight shift to your left. I mirror teach, so this is your left. And then lightly put your heel out in front of you, not too far. And then we're going to move our foot back and around like you're drawing the letter J behind you, and as a counterbalance, hands come up. So we come to the front, hands down, draw the letter J, foot back, hands up. Front, hands down, back, hands up. That's right. If you need to touch in between, that's fine. Let's do one more. I'll model the touch and then back. Very nice. Make sure you're not weight shifting back to that back foot. You see, I can still lift it. If you weight shift, then you're not creating that skill of single leg stance. Now let's switch sides. So weight shift to your right and put your left heel out in front. And draw your letter J, hands up, only to chest height. I just know some of you are way up here. Keep it right here. And lightly in front, hands down. That's right, keep going. Remember to not weight shift on that back foot. Good. And we'll do one more. And back. Very nice. And now we'll come back to our nice tall stance, shoulder width apart. Very good. And our third one is kicking a ball. Now, you can modify this 3 ways. One is you can hold on to something and just utilize the same arm as you move through this for each side. The second way is to lightly touch in front of you rather than lifting the foot up. And the third way is to just do a lower kick rather than a higher kick. So please modify this according to your level, because if you're reaching for a high kick and you're doing this, then you're not really building the skills and the muscle memory for having good balance. So here we go. You're going to hold a ball and weight shift to your left, and then pretend your left hand is lifting your right knee up like a rubber band. And once you get to the level that you're comfortable, you kick the ball and push it away, and then place the foot and then weight shift to it. That's the real challenge. So weight shift to your right. Now your right hand lifting up the left knee, and kick the ball and then place the foot and fill it. Okay, now I'll do the modification. So you could do a toe touch and flick it away and then place the foot and fill it. A toe touch, flick it away, place the foot and fill it. So the main thing is I don't want you to kerplop. So if you lift up and then you put the foot out and you go kerplop, then you're not getting the benefit of this exercise. So whatever modification, whatever level you're doing, this is all grand, but can you place the foot and then fill it? Let's try it again. And kick it out, and make sure you're not reaching too far when you put the foot, just a comfortable distance. Up, flip, place, comfortable distance. Good. We'll do one more to each side. Ooh, I almost lost that one myself. Very nice. All right, so I'm going to give you a few internal Tai Chi tips on being able to do this one more successfully. Well, one thing is when you weight shift over, this is your kwa, and you want to keep your kwa seated down like you're sitting in the chair. The tendency is people want to lift up when they lift their knee. You see how this is forward and it's throwing me back. And it's also making my support leg very rigid. We want it flexible and receiving. So sit down and feel like you're sitting down in the chair. In fact, the more I lift my knee, the more I have the opposite feeling of down in my supporting leg. Okay, so this does not come forward and you don't come up when you lift your leg. That's tip number 1. So let's try it together. Weight shift to your left, and we don't even have to do arms. And just as you lift your knee, feel like you're just sitting down a little heavier in the chair. You're not letting this area come forward. That's it, very nice. And now the other one. So keep this seated in the chair and lift your knee forward. That's right. So you're not pushing this forward or coming up with your knee. The other thing is 100% mental, and it's just amazing how well it works. So depending on the height of your lifting, whether it be a curb or a chair or a countertop, whichever, I want you to imagine a solid surface that you're placing your foot on. So let's just start with the curb. So just place your foot on that curb and really imagine that you've got a solid surface underneath your foot. Yeah, and now see how much better your balance is? Very nice. And now let's do the other side. So placing your foot on the curb as though you're resting it on the curb. You can almost feel it underneath. Great. Isn't it amazing how much the mind can alter how our body responds? So those are 2 internal tips on how to improve your kicks or your lifting the ball and, of course, ultimately your balance. So let's go ahead and move through those 3 movements to improve your balance. So first, our ankle. So we'll just do 3. Nice and light. We'll switch sides. Heel, toe, heel, toe. Nice. And switching. And now little toe, big toe. Isolating that ankle. Very good. Nice. And now our second one, lightly place the heel in front, draw the hands up and touch and back. No weight shift. In front and in back. Hands down, heel in front, hands up and in back. Very good. Let's switch sides and I'm going to give you a profile. So you'll have your heel in front. So you heel in front, in back, front, back. No weight. Good. And now shoulder width apart. And our last one, kicking the ball. Left hand brings the right knee up. Flip it out, and place it, then fill it. Remember, keep your stance kind of narrow there, and flip it. Very nice. Hope you were modifying if you need to. So what was that? Probably about a minute of movement, and it will really help you with your balance. It will build your confidence. It will reduce your fear of falling. It will build your balance and your responses and your alignment and structure and strength. Well, thank you for joining me. Please leave me some comments. It helps to keep me inspired, actually, to keep making videos. And I'll see you in the next video.